course, some extremely warm weather this morning here in our neck of the woods. Warm front lifting northward through the overnight hours, winds picking up from the south. And when you step outside this morning, well, it does not feel like late December by any means. Those winds sustain right now anywhere from about 10 to nearly 15 miles per hour, depending on where you are. And we are seeing that push some very warm, even humid air north. Live view there from Metropolis, Illinois, right along the Ohio River, 67 degrees. Factor in the winds sustained at from the south and southwest, about 14 miles per hour. Dew points are running into the lower 60s as well. So it's not only warm, it is a bit humid. Almost feels like a spring morning outside when you step out. We are not anticipating any wet weather through the daylight hours today. However, it is going to be a warm morning. We're warm up to about the lunchtime hour, and then temperatures start to slip back, especially across parts of southern Illinois as a cold front moves in from the north and the west. That front stalls to our south, makes its way back to the north as a warm front on Tuesday. That will shift some rain back into our region. We do expect some wet weather with the warm front, and then some more wet weather by Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening. Another cold front set to go through, and then more chances for rain towards the middle of the week, Wednesday evening, and even possibly more towards the weekend. A lot of wet weather in store for us here for the last week of 2021. There's the warm, humid air making its way northward here this morning. Some of these temperatures are about 40 degrees above average for this time of year for morning temperatures. 58 to our north in Springfield, Illinois, 64 now in St. Louis, 67 in Carbondale. We've got 67 in Nashville and 64 currently in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. There's the warm front across central Illinois and central Indiana. Here's the cold front that will arrive again closer to the early afternoon hours for southern Illinois. It will be later into the afternoon for parts of western Kentucky and the Missouri Boot Heel. And despite a strong cold front on the way and the big change in temperatures, we are just tracking a lot of clouds right now, not anticipating much in the way of wet weather with this next cold front. As we make our way towards the lunchtime hour, there you go, some lower 70s, say from about Harrisburg southward to Paducah to Sikeston, up to about 70 degrees there. Upper 60s across southwest Illinois, Mount Vernon over towards Pinckneyville and DuQuoin. But then here comes the cold front. It moves through. We'll drop back into the upper 50s and lower 60s by about 3 p.m., especially north of the Ohio River, and then continuing to fall into the evening hours. 9 p.m. we're seeing some 40s start to show up, and then tomorrow morning we'll wake up in the 40s. But notice the rain starting to develop to our south and lifting to the north. That's the warm front. This is likely underdone on some of the wet weather. Tuesday just looking like somewhat of a damp day. Not a lot of heavy rain with it, but could see a couple thunderstorms during the afternoon and evening hours as the next cold front moves through, and then that sets the stage for another chilly morning on Wednesday, upper 30s and lower 40s. Rainfall amounts again here over the next 48 hours, not anticipating a lot of rain, 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch of rain on average for most folks. However, more wet weather in store for us Wednesday night, and then more towards the end of the week and into New Year's Day coming up on Saturday. And latest really outlook here for the next 7 days, putting quite a bit of heavier rain. Again, a lot of this is going to fall with the next round Wednesday night, and then more as we make our way into the first part of the weekend. But make sure you've got that Storm Track 3 app, staying up to date with the latest forecast. About a 90% chance there on Tuesday of rain. Pretty much everybody's going to get wet. Another good chance there Wednesday night. We'll see some dry weather return Thursday through much of the daylight hours on Friday. But by Friday night, of course, that is New Year's Eve. A lot of folks may be heading out there Friday evening, tracking some more chances for some showers and maybe a few thunderstorms as well into Saturday. That is another big cold front, though, on New Year's Day. It really cools us back into the second half of the weekend. We go from 61 on Saturday to the mid-20s by Sunday with a chance for some light snow on Sunday. So if you've been wondering where the winter is, there it is, setting the stage for a cold start to 2022. Something, of course, we'll continue to track. Right now, it looks like severe weather could stay just to our south on Saturday. It is something to watch. But again, some big changes on the way. Of course, eventually, you know that it's not going to be in the 60s.
I have not been missing it, not looking for it. All right, Nick.